What is up, everybody? It is Alex the Boogeyman here with special guest KO Kayla for our focus point of the week. And we're going to talk about my least favorite people to fight. Basically, Kayla. Now, my least favorite people are counter punchers, because what they do is they don't start the aggression. They wait for me. They wait for me to throw a punch, and then they slip or something, and then they counter. Or maybe they roll, and then they counter and hit me. And I've got to be the one that initiates it. They're trying to make me reach for them, trying to make me do something I don't want to do so they can counter me. I don't like these people. I want someone just to rather just come at me. So, we're talking about 4 different ways, though, that you can beat a counterpuncher. So the first thing is, if they're waiting for me to do something, I can use feints. So I can fake a punch. I can fake like I'm throwing this, fake like I'm throwing this, and throw something else. The feints, they'll try to dodge the punch they think is coming, and you'll hit them with another punch. Now, kind of along those lines, number 2 thing we can do is you can actually use other punches to elicit a response from them. So I can just sit there and tap, jab, tap, jab, tap, jab, tap, jab, so that she just finally gets sick of it and then tries to throw a cross, and then I counter with something. So you can also do that with footwork, right? I can move in, and then she tries to throw something, and then I move out, and then I throw something. So something to elicit them to throw the strike. Even though they don't want to, they're waiting for you. You do something else to try to make them eventually take a swing at you. Now, the other thing you could do, of course, is always good, is going to the body, right? If Kayla's got really good head movement, she's always moving her head, it's a lot harder to move that lower body if you can't, do the hula hoop there. So I'm going to be able to land more strikes. Even if she blocks them, I'm going to be able to land more strikes, and a counter puncher doesn't like to block a bunch of punches necessarily either. And then along those lines, tip number 4 against a counter puncher is just simply lots and lots of punches. The more punches, even if she dodges them, I overwhelm, and then I'm going to hit with some. I'm going to land with some of them. You got to make sure you do things like cut off the ring, don't allow them to escape, yada, 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 so you can just overwhelm them with your pressure. That is going to be our focus point of the week. We're going to do all those things. Again, we're going to practice our feints, our fake punches to throw other punches. We're going to practice maybe some throwaway punches, doing things to elicit punches from them. We're also going to practice throwing lots of body shots. Of course, we're always going to do that because that's such a great thing. And then finally, we're going to throw punches and punches, lots and lots of punches, overwhelming them. So even if they dodge some of them, we're going to hit them with others, because that is how we do it against a counter puncher.